What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Movie Emporium's movie review of Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey, the newest Netflix original movie that's directed by David E. Talbert. As always, before we begin, if you like my channel, of course, hit the subscribe button and join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming in next. If you like this video, awesome. Hit that like button and comment below on any video to watch, including this one. So Jingle Jangle is Netflix's new holiday movie. It's a movie that's a musical and a family film. It's a film about inventiveness and wonderment and stuff like that, and rising the spirits of the human soul and stuff like that. And it tells the story of a character named Jeronicus Jingle, who was played later on by Forrest Whitaker. Jeronicus Jingle is, of course, a very inventive guy. He can create ideas and stuff like that through the sky writing and stuff like that. It's really, really cool to look at. And in the process, he has an apprentice named Gufferson, and Gufferson will be played later on by Keegan-Michael because it takes place in two different eras. And so Gufferson is very despondent. He's very underappreciated. He feels like he doesn't feel like he gets a lot of love from Jeronicus and whatnot. And with the help of this little kind of mechanical man robot that is called Don Juan Diego, who's played by Ricky Martin, he basically steals these ideas, these plans from Jeronicus, which causes Jeronicus to go into a depression because Gufferson is becoming more famous with, stolen ideas and so on and so forth. We've seen the story before, so you kind of know where this is going. And so roughly 30 years later, we meet a character named Journey, who's played by Madalen Mills. And like her grandfather, she has, the wonderment and the spirit of being an inventor. What she sees and what she can create is very similar to Jeronicus's character. So it's almost like his doppelganger in a lot of ways. And she has to kind of teach Jeronicus how to kind of, be the inventor he was, have the spirit he did, have the inventiveness that he had, but still have to deal with the sad nature of what Gufferson did. And it becomes like almost a journey to kind of rectify everything that's happened to Jeronicus, who was a very good person. So with Jingle Jangle being similar to something like Hugh Halloween in the aspect of Netflix basically putting out a film that is trying to kind of take your brain out the door, kind of make you just kind of forget what 2020 has been representative to all of us. But it was a film that I think we kind of needed because it was a very fun film. It was a very entertaining film. It was a film that kind of made you not have to think for, an hour and 30 minutes. And in the process of all the stress that we're dealing with right now, that's the type of films we need. So what Netflix is doing is actually really smart, because Jingle Jangle is another one of those types of films where it's presenting a lot of visual flair, a lot of visual effects on the screen, giving you a little bit of music, giving you a little bit of that holiday spirit. So it's trying to kind of give you that warm blanket of what we remember growing up, or even if you're a younger kid, everything that you had to deal with. So it's trying to give you that very spirited kind of holiday spirit. And so with everything said and done, after everything I've talked about, this movie Jingle Jangle is, to me personally, honestly, the true representation of a film that we need right now, especially in the current pandemic in 2020. And the reason I say that is it's a film that's full of wonderment, it's full of excitement, it's full of uplifting spirits and heartfelt ideas. It's a film that is fun and engaging and entertaining, but it's a film that has great messages. And unlike Hubie Halloween, which I'm not disparaging Hubie Halloween, is a good film. It's actually a quite entertaining, great film because of the nature of what it's trying to do. It's a film that is just, it gives you the endorphins in your brain. It uplifts your heart and spirit. It makes you forget everything. It gives you that warm blanket. And it's just filled with great performances. It really is. It's a film that I had so much fun with and I was so entertained by. And I was getting emotional as I was watching. I was getting a little bit of tears in my eyes near the end of the film. It's a film that just does so much and makes you feel so happy and energetic and excited that this movie should, and I hope becomes a holiday classic, is one that, the kids and the grandparents and the family can watch and be truly and honestly entertained. This is the type of film like The Polar Express where it might not be like the greatest film you've ever seen, but there's something magical about it. There really is. And on top of the set work, the direction from David E. Talbert, the ideas and natures that are being put on the screen, the use of the daughter or the granddaughter, the Madalen Mills character, and how she has to uplift the Jeronicus character, how good Forrest Whitaker and Keegan-Michael are, how nefarious Ricky Martin is. It's just an all-around great cast that does so much great work in this movie. So it's just a very fun, very clean, just very entertaining movie. It's very gorgeous to look at because, you know, everything on Netflix is Dolby Vision now. It has so many just great ideas. There's a mechanical robot in this movie that just feels very, you know, very kid-like, very kid-friendly, that just has a lot of spirit. You know, the idea of using your spirit to spirit it. You know, when it goes into like some of the dark places, they're never fully dark. It's not like the Nutcracker in the Four Realms where it's like evil people doing really despicable stuff. It's people that have a lot of underappreciation that the like I said, the Gufferson character just feels really underappreciated. So his character and his logic is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just he does it in bad ways that are not necessarily, you know, something that you want from somebody. And then similar to like The Greatest Showman, the musical numbers in this movie, which I think were actually co-written by John Legend himself, are actually played very willy-nilly. So you could be watching a scene, all of a sudden a song just starts, you know, playing, this, you know, the character starts singing, and it just does it so kind of fanciful and fancy free that you just kind of go with it. The songs are catchy, they're entertaining, they're very R&B, they're very hip-hop, they're very just like of the Christmas season, and then characters and, you know, background characters will start dancing and stuff like that. The musical moments, the music dancing and stuff like that is really quite well done and quite well choreographed, and it just makes it for a very entertaining, very idealistic movie. And then you watch all the creations of all the, you know, the inventiveness and stuff like that. It's a movie that is very well put together and is very well represented, like I said, once again, of what we need in 2020. So it is the perfect holiday movie. It is the perfect holiday season type of situational Christmas movie. And it's just a movie that has true spirit. It really does. So it's a movie I highly recommend. It's a movie that caught me off guard because I didn't know what I was expecting from this movie, and it just has great, wonderful performances. You won't be upset watching this movie unless you're you know, Ebenezer Scrooge or something like that, but I think you'll have a lot of fun with it, and I hope and pray that this movie becomes a true classic because there's a lot of heart and soul put into this movie. So with that said, I love this movie. I love it a lot. So I think I'll watch it every year on Christmas. So, but there you go. That's my take on this movie, Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey. Thank you so much for watching. In the comments below, what's your favorite Christmas movie? What's your favorite holiday movie? Are you looking forward to seeing this? All that good stuff. But otherwise, if you like my channel, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. If you like this video, awesome. Hit that like button, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.